Hi everybody, this is Vernia Smith coming at you one more time with another segment of Fitness is a Way of Life, brought to you by Shape Health and Fitness. Today we're going to talk about some of my clients who have achieved great results on the program, on my trifecta of exercise with somatotype, with the proper supplementation and the proper meal structure. So we're going to talk about a few of these clients who have done very well under the program. First person's name is Alicia. She came to me morbid obese, had a lot of problems with her back, and she had a physical job. So we wanted to go ahead and drop at least 100 pounds off of her. So we're gonna show a clip of her showing her gains, her weight loss, her journey, and some of the things that she went through to be able to get to the successful point that she's at this point. We also have another person on the, and I'm gonna run off a bunch of my clients who I think deserve to be talked about, and you people should see the videos and the pictures of their successes. We have another person by the name of Eric. Eric came to me with another guy by the name of Ken. So Ken and Eric came together. These were two big dudes. I call them my brothers from another mother. There's two brothers that were heavy, 100 to 150 pounds overweight. We got these two brothers in shape really quick. And actually Ken has a video on this YouTube channel. It's called The Tale of Two Kens. And it talks about his whole chronicle journey from being a 340 pound man all the way down to 220 pounds, complete metamorphosis of his body. And there's also a clip of Eric dropping the weight and looking his best too. So there's something you definitely need to see, The Tale of Two Kens. I also want to give a shout out to Jake. Jake is a professor, PhD, came to me in his late 50s, stayed with me for a while, started off very heavy. And the thing about Jake that I want to talk about is he actually had a lot of muscle atrophy where he just wasn't maximizing the testosterone in his body. He was kind of weak. So for lack of a better word, he was just a very weak person. So what we did was we were able to drop the fat off of his body, put him on the proper supplementation to help his free-form testosterone. When I met him, he couldn't do one push-up. By the time he was done with the program, he could do over 150 push-ups with just stopping 3 times. He couldn't do one when we started. So, and he did this in his late 50s, early 60s. So you definitely got to take your hat off to his successes. Also, we're talking about Mike Garcia. Mike was one of my hardest clients to deal with. Mike's a partier. And Mike's one of those dudes that's like, okay, I want to have abs, but I don't want to work for them. So when you talk about that, so it was a difficult journey, but we were able to get him there. So I got a picture that I'm going to show you guys of Mike before and after, so you can see, even with somebody who wants the look, but doesn't really want to put in the work. Once you get them on track a little bit, you can still get them to get to where they need to be to actually achieve the goals. So that was a little bit difficult with Mike, but we were able to get him there, and you'll see on the pictures that he looks real good. And one of my other clients that I'm most proud of, I met this young lady when she was, I think, 17. And it's weird, her grandmother called me and said, I need you to, her grandmother's sweet. So she come in, and this is an old lady. She's like, I don't know, she might be from the South. She was like 75, 80, 85 years old. Come in, got a wig on, kind of crooked like, she got a wig on like a hat. It was kind of turned to the side. So I'm locked on the wig. I'm like, is that a wig? Was that a hat? So she's like, listen, baby, I need you to help my granddaughter. She needs some help. She's too big. She's way too big. And she said it kind of quiet, like there was nobody in the office with me and her, but she whispered it like, she's too big. I'm like, okay, well, what you mean? So she brings her granddaughter into me, and we sit down and talk. And she was a large young lady. And the young lady didn't want to be big no more. That's the key. She didn't want it no more. She was a teenager, but she didn't want that on her body no more. She wanted to be healthy, and she wanted to make a change. And so with her enthusiasm and my understanding, and her grandmother just motivating her to be a better her, I went on and we put her on a journey. And when you see the before and after, and she has a video on my YouTube channel too, but you'll see the before and after for her. She lost 105 pounds in under a year, changed everything about her. And still to this day, she stays in contact with me and has kept the weight off. I'm very proud of her. Keisha did a great job. So also we have Patricia. Patricia came to me, didn't need to lose a lot of weight. Probably, I think she lost over 40 or 50 pounds. Well, that can be considered a lot of weight, but just overall shaped her body into something beautiful. So we definitely have a picture of her on here I want you to look at. And she showed a picture of her at the very beginning and a picture of her dressed in a dress that I remember talking about a date that she got, and she was going out and she had this dress on. She looked fantastic. I definitely want you to see that. Samantha didn't need to lose a lot. Now Samantha was one of those people where I'm not gonna say she needed to lose any weight, but she definitely wanted to be more toned, and we were able to get her that, but I'm not gonna say she needed to lose any weight. Weeja was a hard one. So we're gonna pop Weeja's picture up here so you can actually see her. Weeja, I think, lost 70 pounds with me. It was definitely difficult because like some people, you know, she wanted to continue to have her same habits, but wanted the results of different habits and new habits, but she wasn't willing to make the changes. It took us a while to get her where she needed to be, but at the end, it was it was a hard journey, but it was a successful journey, and she did achieve her goals, and I was really proud of her at the end because she did make those strides at the end to change her life, and it was very rewarding for the both of us. And Shaun was fun to work with. Big dude, big jolly. I call him Big Country. He was real fun, a jolly dude. Didn't really fall off the wagon, had a couple of setbacks, but he just stayed on the program and able to get the results that he wanted actually fairly quickly. Some men can lose weight very quick if they stay focused. And if you kill those bad habits with the testosterone in the body working in their advantage, in their favor, they can change their bodies really quick. Shaun did do that. He changed his body really, really quick. And I will make, last but not least, because I could go on and on and on and on, but I work with teenagers a lot and try to change them before they either go off to college or before they get into the life where they don't have the time to make these changes. So I had a young man I'm really proud of. He comes to see me still. He went to Oregon State after he worked with me for a couple years. And he comes back to town periodically and he comes by and says hi to me. His name is Daniel. You'll see him on my site. This kid transformed his body into something else. Now, the pictures that I have are just the time I worked with him, but everything that I taught him and instilled in him, he took it with him. And when the kid comes back every year, he comes to see me, more lean, more developed, more muscular. I mean, just a crazy metamorphosis. And he literally thanks me every time he sees me for teaching him how to take care of himself. Because he didn't understand. He wanted to be a different person physically and to have the confidence that it would take to be a different person from the physical standpoint, but he didn't have that. No one was teaching him or showing him. So I showed him for 2 years. We dropped all the body fat down to a nice 9% body fat, and we changed the way he's seen everything, the way he processed food, the way he processed exercise. Even got him off the computer as far as the video games and got him out doing other things. And it actually changed the way he's seen himself. It changed his life. And I was happy to know this young man, happy to be the person to make the changes in his life. I just wanted to take the time to congratulate some of my clients, people that I've closely worked with, people who I admire and that I love, and that I feel comfortable and happy calling family, my fitness family. So with that being said, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in to another segment of Shape, Health, and Fitness. Fitness is a way of life. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and hit the notification button so you can actually get notified for the next video that we have coming out. I'll see you next time. Thank you.